Hello, my name is Dr. Joel Hamaker, teacher of higher psychology, consciousness, and wellness. Today, let's examine whether those unexpected happy discoveries and coincidences are simply chance events, lucky encounters, fortunate roll of the dice, or not. Most people think they are random events because, they have no rational explanation, no apparent control over them. However, I'm here to suggest that in many cases you can create synchronistic occurrences and that they are not necessarily so random. You can consciously create more meaningful right place, right time events by incorporating 3 simple keys. And these keys I'll explain in a minute or two. Yes, you can have them happen more often to solve a problem, move past an impasse, resolving that, or achieving your goal in some pleasant surprise way. Whether they're for small things like unexpectedly finding a lost object, or for major events like coming upon a business opportunity that you didn't plan for, or unexpectedly meeting someone who turns out to be a romantic partner. When these right place, right time events occur, they tell us certain things, including that we are more in the flow towards attaining our goals, and therefore we can lighten up and stop struggling and striving so hard. They also tell us that our conscious mind and our superconscious mind, yes, we have one, are more in sync with each other. And that's a very good thing. It helps more whole brain, whole mind integration, and helps us fulfill and live our fullest potential. Having greater frequency of right place, right time events helps us to have greater self-trust, more confidence. And by having that, we can relax, live life more effortlessly, and enjoy it more. Now, here are the 3 simple keys that you can incorporate to have more meaningful, right place, right time events. They are intention, attention, and retention. Intention, attention, retention. Let's examine each of those more in depth. You start with a strong intention, and you can do that by making a strong, positive declaration with emotional feeling that you will achieve that goal or find that information or meet that person in an effortless way. And by making that strong declaration, that begins to create the energy and set in motion that energy for it to happen. After you do that, then you can relax, let go, and let your greater consciousness arrange the details for it to happen. Just go on about your life and incorporate a couple other little steps, and you'll have them. And speaking of other steps, the second step I mentioned was to pay more attention. You can do that in a couple of different ways. First, I suggest you be more open. Expect and do the unexpected things. For example, try going to work in a different route, a different way. Or you're going to the store to shop for basics like groceries, go to a different store than you usually do. Or if you have pretty much a regular routine every day in a certain sequence, change that sequence of routines. And what that does, it gets you out of your habitual patterns, and by getting you out of your habitual patterns, that opens up energetically the opportunity for something new and different to happen, to help fulfill a goal in an unexpected way. The second way to pay more attention is to act on your inner promptings, your intuitive hunches. Those hunches, those promptings, are your superconscious mind, which has a bigger picture of where you need to be or to go or to talk to, and it's trying to inform you, tell your conscious mind that information through intuitive hunches. So act on them. The third step comes after that right place, right time event happens. And you're enjoying the results of it and smiling a lot because it happened so unexpectedly, so easily, and so beneficially. What you want to do is anchor that experience with retention, meaning retain it deeply and strongly in your subconscious mind for it to build a foundation of belief and positive attitude that you can make them happen. So one way to do that is to write down that experience in some kind of diary or journal. And by the act of writing it down, that takes time and effort, making that experience a deeper impression in your subconscious mind. And then having that journal just on those kinds of experiences has the additional benefit of you can go back and see how often they happen to refresh your belief and your attitude about it. And you say, oh, yeah, these happened, the small ones and the big ones. They happened more in the last 2 months than I remembered. And yeah, that was easy. Or the last 3 months or 6 months. So it's a good reminder that when you review them, that they have happened. Another way you can anchor the experience with retention is to tell others about the experience. Be bold about it. Go tell your friends, your coworkers, your family. Tell it several times, and by telling it over and over, that anchors it more deeply, more strongly in your subconscious mind, building up that belief and attitude that yes, you do create them. And the third way you can anchor the experience with retention is to celebrate the occurrence. Do something special to honor yourself in that experience. Go to a nice restaurant, buy yourself a nice gift, a little treat that you wouldn't do otherwise. That does the same thing, anchoring that experience. So my friends, that is the 3 steps for creating consciously more synchronistic, right place, right time experience. Make a strong intention, pay more attention, and anchor it with good retention. And to learn more about your greater potential and ways to be wise, well, and happy, visit my website, which you can see at the bottom of the screen. Thank you.